And it works. Oh yeah.
You got me chasing you. You've got me chasing dreams.
Yeah, so I just wanted to thank all the subscribers that I have so far. I mean, 19 is not a big number for most anybody, but for me, 19 subscribers on YouTube, I'm super happy about it, so thank you. And especially also to the Patreon subscribers. I got the 3 so far, and it's already much more than I was expecting at this point, so thank you. I'm very grateful, and it helps motivate this thing a lot, so thank you. Thank you. So I'm back in the city. Now I'm going to get some plans going to see what this trip is actually going to be all about. I got the scooter running. I'll show you a little bit about that when I get outside. The weather's been pretty usual for Finnish winter, so it's kind of been miserable. But yeah. But yeah, I'm going to be, just like they have usually when you fundraise, especially when you do long trips, people do kind of per kilometer or per meter or whatever traveled. And so I've decided that I want to try to raise up 15,000 euros. So it'd be, because I'm going to be traveling about 15,000 kilometers from here to South Africa. So I figure that going to set a goal to see if I can get each kilometer raised. I can get a euro for each kilometer that I travel. To me, it's kind of a huge thing. I don't know how doable it is. I imagine it's going to be a bit tough, but it's for a worthwhile cause. All the money is going to be going to the Liberty Project. If you haven't heard about it, I'll have a link below so you can check them out. But basically, it's in Mozambique. They're fighting for the rights of women and children. They're being exploited there, quite terribly so, and a lot of lack of education and lack of resources to be able to even do anything other than that. So this is the website. You go to thelibertyproject.org, and yeah, go check them out. And it works. Oh yeah. So this is my little machine. Gonna be taking her out to South Africa. I figured I gotta give her a name. Yeah, any suggestions for names? I'd be happy to take some suggestions. Nothing too fancy because she ain't too fancy, but who knows, we'll see. Oh, this is going to be so much fun. This thing's super slow, but yeah, well, that's the point, right? Welcome to my next 3 months to however many years this might take. And I have to somehow adjust it so that then I can fit everything on here. So what I'm thinking is that right here, I'm gonna basically build like a little stand. I'm gonna come up here, and then on it I can attach the backpack that I have. How I can basically fit all of my life into this. I have my computer bag. It's gonna have some space for some of the camera gear as well, and I have my tent. And then I have this pretty big bag. I'm hoping to be able to fit my clothes and whatever extras, and I have a little guitar that I gotta also bring along. Need some music for the trip. And then on the sides, I'm gonna be putting 2 gas tanks.
I'm not quite sure how big they are, but basically one here and another one here, so then I make sure that I have enough fuel that I can carry with me. Yeah, so I went in ahead and got the gas tank, so I can kind of show you. But basically, I have to make sure I don't touch the all this stuff, because that gets too hot. But I'll find a way to strap this in up here. Have one on this side, and then get one put on the other side. And I think that will then, two of these will leave enough fuel to kind of get around to different places. And yeah, that won't be too bad in the way or anything, I don't think. Oh man, it's actually happening. Super stoked. Like what? I got 23 days until I leave. And look at all this snow that I'm in. Oh, 23 days. Oh yeah, it's gonna be good. I'm going to be starting off from a conference up in Tampere. For those not from Finland, that's about a 2-hour car ride north of Helsinki, which is where I am now. And so that's going to be my starting point. They have a Waking Up Dreams conference, so since that is what my heart is also to be able to wake up and to enable these kind of dreams in people. I figure it's symbolically and plus just practically a beautiful place to start. So that's where I'm going to be starting a trip on the 1st of April. But yeah, so I probably won't be leaving the country until about the morning or afternoon of the 2nd. Because I got to drive from Tampere down to Helsinki, and that's going to take a little while with the scooter. And then the last boat, I think, leaves before I would be able to get back here. So. But yeah, things are coming together. Although some sad news is I had one friend that he was saying he was going to come with me, but it looks like he's canceling out because, well, life is life, and sometimes these things don't work out. But it does look like I have one other friend coming. Process of editing the videos, but I figured I'd take a bit of a walk. I got a little bit of news that bums me out a little bit, but now I found out that the other person that I'm going to be traveling with is probably also not going to be able to make it. We'll see. I mean, things might still change. It's only money, but yeah, it's a bit of a bummer. I have to kind of see is I mean, when I first started, the idea was I was going to be doing this by myself anyway, but then have hopes of having 2 people join me, like that's awesome. But then to kind of now be back at a place for, okay, well, I might be doing this all by myself again. I mean, at this point, everything I've been doing pretty much by myself. But Wayne's been helping me out a little bit. That's been awesome. But yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, this will be fixed soon, and hopefully I don't have to do it all by myself. But who knows? We'll see. I have about 23 more days to figure that out, so yeah. If you like this week's episode, please do subscribe so that you can get to see the things that are happening. I'll be heading off on the road shortly, and so make sure you don't miss any of that. And yeah, just go ahead and have a great week for me. That's a thing to say, right? Yeah.